Sunday on Archie Bunker's Place, Gary goes a-courting.
Hey, Bob!
Are you awake, darling?
I am now, darling.
And is Gloria being pressed into marrying Clark?
When's the happy day?
Spring. Summer.
Then, on the Jeffersons,
Hi.
Louise and Florence go star crazy.
You poor thing, you look just like him.
And on Newhart, will Joanna enter the job market?
I'm too old.
That's true.
I am not.
Then Trapper John fears Gonzo's new lifestyle will cost him his job. Sunday.
This is CBS.
When Jonah Foote moves next door to his son and daughter-in-law...
The party's just beginning.
I told you there would be a surprise.
Foot in the Door premieres Monday.
Monday on Alice, a love-struck night watchman.
I'm going to start blushing.
Tries to carry Jolene away. And on One Day at a Time, Alex is set to play Schneider's
It
Live.
looked like a rerun of Shirley Temple.
Then,
We were all robbed with shotguns in the bar.
now, Cagney and Lacey want revenge.
I want them.
All Monday.
Good evening. From CBS News, this is Newsbreak. Reacting to President Reagan's recent military policy speech, Soviet leader Yuri Andropov accused the president of what he called impudent distortions about Soviet nuclear policy. He claimed the Soviet military buildup was a direct response to the U.S. nuclear threat. 2 Iranian mountain villages were leveled by an earthquake today. Rocks crashing onto a crowded highway caused about 100 deaths. Anthony Blunt, former art advisor to Queen Elizabeth and former Soviet spy, died today in London of a heart attack. He was 75. A government report today recommended that Medicare and Medicaid patients be required to get second opinions before elective surgery. It estimated that could save about $157 million a year. The widow of heart transplant patient Barney Clark said today that although her husband, who died Wednesday, had suffered greatly, he was dedicated to the project and never complained.
I sing in dozens of operas, but in fine restaurants and hotels, the American Express card does the singing for me. Don't leave home without it.
Marlene Sanders, CBS News, New York. More news later on this CBS station.
This is CBS.
Now at Beefsteak Charlie's, my all-new barbecued chicken and ribs, or succulent ribs all by themselves, each special for just $9.99 every day of the week. Plus shrimp and salad, a baked potato, and beer, wine, or sangria with dinner, all for just $9.99. Barbecued chicken and ribs, or all ribs.
Amazing, Uncle Charlie. Do you think I'll ever be as smart as you?
No. A choice of barbecue specials at Beefsteak Charlie's, just $9.99.
The agency that can't protect you, Monday at 6. Tuesday.
Somebody roughed you up. Roughed me up like...
Ace Crawford has to keep his friend Inch from being bumped off by the mob. And the Jones gang hits Quake City and Donovan sends for help.
You know the masked stranger?
Yep, but how's the hero gonna save the town when everybody's gun-shy? Then, hang on as Mel Brooks, Harvey Korman, Cloris Leachman, and Madeline Kahn suffer from an overdose of contagious comedy in Mel Brooks' High Anxiety. Great Moments Tuesday.
This is CBS.
Moist, wet, wonderful colors. Colors that lick your lips. Moisture Whip Colors by Maybelline. With moisturizers and a protective sunscreen to keep your lips very soft, very moist, very wet. And I think that's very wonderful.
Moisture Whip Lipstick by Maybelline for long-lasting colors that lick your lips.
We will return to the day Christ died.
Premiering Sunday, April 3rd on CBS.
What do you say when you can't think of anything to say?
Nothing.
Mariette Hartley and Bill Bixby are making headlines in Boston.
I wasn't really listening.
But you couldn't help overhearing.
Bionic ears.
And what they don't do at work, they can always do at home.
You have a teenager moving in this apartment with you.
But I thought 13 was a little young for her to have her own place.
It's the funniest news to hit Boston in years. Good night, Beantown.
We're a hit.
Pardon me?
Premiering April 3rd, right after 60 Minutes.
This is CBS.
Come get Pathmark savings all over with coupons from our Sunday ads. Get Pathmark large white eggs, 59 cents a dozen. And Land O'Lakes butter, lightly salted quarters, just $1.79. This week you'll also save on Hillshire Farm Polska kielbasa, just $1.99 a pound. Thousands of warehouse price reductions 24 hours a day. That's a lot more savings overall.
A lot more savings overall.
Hamilton News Newswatch with Vic Miles.
Good evening. The legislature gave New York City a savings of $220 million tonight when it approved aid for localities' Medicaid costs. Manhattan police are starting a crackdown on Upper East Side double parking. Guilty drivers can get $35 tickets. And a Chamber of Commerce survey finds that the 2 commuter rail strikes have not hurt the city's economy.
Not getting to sit together when you fly? Next time, fly American Airlines and pre-reserve the seat you want.
Newswatch sponsored by American Airlines. News update at